Evening, folks. Welcome back to more and hopefully, possibly, potentially the last Outer Wilds. You joined me on Ember Twin rather than over the hearth because having a quick look. Sunless City and Crashside Caves. So I haven't done much work on here, so I'm going to have a look. This is obviously bad. Yeah. There's a limit. Oh, selfie. So welcome back. I'm wondering if there is some more I can explain about what's happening, but I can talk about the theories so far. But I think I've got an idea of the stuff I can do to see some sort of ending this evening. If it's the ending, I don't know. I have done some work off stream to have a look around and find some more text logs and stuff. There's no story beats to miss, so there's really nothing to worry about in that regard. I'm going to head over to the Crashside Caves and see what we can see. Well, I think I'm going to the Crashside Caves. This is like a maze. And the last thing... Oh, right, distress beacon. Yeah, I got that. I know this one. Let's keep looking. So, the thread that I'm pulling on this evening, to start with, is the high energy lab. I want to know what happened with the high energy lab, but while we walk, I'll talk. So, what we found out so far is, well, I don't know where to start really. It's kind of strange. Okay, so we went to, this is a summary of the whole thing that I've found. We went to Attle Rock. Wait, that's going to be a solar panel for a high energy lab, isn't it? It absolutely is. Update, the high energy lab is now being used to design Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Rami and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. Although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed from the path at Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt the setup. So this is the high energy lab. We only have one route and it's through the Sunless City, but from what we saw, the path to the Sunless City is now filled with ghost matter. Anyway, so we, the Hearthian that we are, the legend, we we left Timber Hearth to become, well, essentially an astronaut, just like all the rest of the Hearthians. I can make that. So this is the path to the Sunless City. I'm trying to take a bit of cover in here. I don't want to get this to happen. Yeah, we left. We landed on Attle Rock and we found Eska. Jesus. We found Eska and we found what's this? It's Crashside Caves. There's got to be a way to the Sunless City via the Crashside Caves, right? We'll try this way because it veers towards them. And we found the eye tracking device on the South Pole. It spun wildly in episode 1 with me. It spun wildly and couldn't find the eye of the universe. Right, easy. We read a bit more about the Nomai, and they said that this wasn't, or potentially wasn't, powerful enough, and so they were going to build something more powerful at Brittle Hollow on the South Pole. A more powerful one. I'm assuming no joy there as well. Where are we? Okay, we're going to make a leap. Okay, I'm not happy with this because we've changed sides. But we're still going to keep exploring. Yeah, so they devised the idea that they actually couldn't find the eye, no matter what they did. I'm not going to die by cactus, thank you very much. They came up. But, wait, where am I? Lake bed. Colias is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave, one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. Several days ago, we were unable to find him. I don't know how much hair he has when he disappeared. I beg anyone reading this. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Rock? Rock wonders like the quantum moon does. It's one of the anomalous rocks. That's right here. Sick. Where does it go when no one's on you? Ah, I can explain a rule of quantum entanglement as well. Well, at the moment, it's not really the case. Now it is. See? Okay, so we headed for Brittle Hollow. And slowly but surely we found out one or two things about the Nomai, their existence and what they achieved. Their main aim was to find the eye of the universe. So, we found out the Nomai arrived here in something called the Vessel. That's on Bramble. That's on the Dark Bramble. They came here on the Vessel, but the Vessel hit some, let's just say, troubles. Right? It hit some troubles and they got stuck in the Bramble. They fired off 3 escape pods. Pod 1 hit Brittle Hollow, I think, and that's where they set up the Hanging City and the Black Hole Forge. 2 landed over, here. It landed here on Embertwin. It landed on Embertwin. They set up shop here. And 3 never made it out of the Bramble. It got stuck. And they ran out of air before they could get out of there. They got confused and confuddled by the signals rather, in the Bramble. There was nothing they could do. And they died in the Bramble. The Vessel, still being there, with a smashed warp core, and no way of leaving or teleporting anymore because of damage. I don't know where my ship is, by the way. Oh, that's convenient. With no way of getting out of the Bramble, the escape pods were the only option. The ones that landed on... I'm doubling back on myself now, I'm saying the same things. I didn't want to do that. The one that landed on Brittle Hollow, they set up essentially blacksmithing. They set up like... I'm going to check one more thing down here. They set up the Black Hole Forge. And in doing that, the Hanging City followed and they lived. It's important to remember that the Nomai lived. They lived a life. They wasn't here setting up emergency things. They lived a life for generations. Whilst us, the Hearthians, were just little swamp dwellers. We were just lizards. We were nothing. Like, less than, I suppose, in a way. Okay, there's no way through these. No. So we'll check down in here. We were nothing. We, I was going to read that. We'll open it. Well. And this is my way through. I guess. What am I looking at there? Am I looking at myself? Yeah, that's me. Okay, so I'm tempted to leave the signal scout there and we'll go for a walk. Oh, it fixed itself. Useful. Ah, this is to the sunless city. But this cactus is a problem. A big one. Or rather, this cacti. Anyway, back to the Nomai. They had an idea to search for the eye by sending a probe out. And to do that, they needed tech. To do it. I think originally the high energy lab on this planet was designed to fund that effort. They were trying to get the tech together to build a probe. It's currently rested on the comet. Call it back. Nice. Alright. I think the effort originally on Ember Twin and Ash Twin was... Oh Jesus, that scared me. Yeah, that's the people missing on the interloper. That's fine. Their idea was to, you know, create warp cores and go home. But they had a different idea. They thought, what if we launch a probe to find the eye? But the odds of firing a probe in the right direction, at the right angle, to intercept the eye on its... Oh, I shut myself in. The odds of finding the eye by just randomly firing a probe, and they only had one probe. They couldn't, they couldn't just keep doing it over and over and over again, because mathematically, what are the odds? Literally, that's what they had to keep saying, what are the odds? And they only had the one probe. Well, what if they only needed one probe? What we found out through reading a bunch of the stuff was that whenever something travels through a black hole and comes out of a white hole, for example, the one in Brittle Hollow that spits you out of the white hole at White Hole Station, there is a time dilation. There is a blip. You always go back in time when you come out of the white hole. So, example, just as something's heading into a black hole, it already appears out the white hole split seconds before it comes out. It makes no sense. There's a few times when I've launched from warping and it gives you the time that you left and the time that you arrived, and there's a dilation there. There's a difference. You arrive a little bit before you set off. Their idea, I think, and from what I've read, I'm not going to get to no sunless city this way. We'll meditate the loop out. They were planning to use this time dilation to go back. It's all about velocity. This is what I'm trying to prove here on Ember Twin. I'm trying to get in the high energy lab, and I can't. I think that they wanted to use that time dilation to fire the probe, but in order to fire a probe with the velocity required, they tried to harness... Actually, it might be best to see. They planned on harnessing the power of the sun, but it didn't work. Harnessing the power of the sun did not work. The hearth satellite just flew by. It didn't work, and everything was put on indefinite hold. The cannon still got fired, but reading the coordinates and everything in the tracking module, or at the very least the data one at the base of Giant's Deep, they launched the probe over and over and over again. They launched it over and over and over again. Like millions of times. Millions, almost tens of millions of times. They launched it over and over and over again and used a time loop to keep bringing it back. The plan was to find it by launching the same probe over and over and over again until something detected it, and then probe 9 million something something and something was successful. It found it. When that happened, and this isn't just what I've worked out on my own, by the way, I've read so much stuff, but when this happened and they found out that they could, or rather when the probe found the eye, they were essentially sent a signal or a wake-up call to start the Ash Twin project. I need the tracking module from the back of the ship, so I'm going to drop this lock. Can I go into this? I can. Please don't go on Giant's Deep. Not for any other reason, it's just going to be really inconvenient. You know what? Yeah, just go on Giant's Deep. It's fine. Thanks. Asshole. Okay, here we go. Match it. The flying skills are not there. Right, I need to land on this. I've got a few threads that I want to pull. And I think that's what kicked the whole thing into gear. I think a probe has found it. God's sake. Yeah, I think a probe has found the eye. And that's why all this is starting. Well, let's drop in here. Because I think we're missing some info from in here. I need more. I need more. I want to find the eye energy lab because I want to know what they were doing with it. Okay. This is the tracking. That's module 1. I'm missing module 2. That's this one. Oh right, this has fallen off. One sec. Yeah, I need to get in there. Is that just going to go off into the depths of space? Yes, because the window screen's cracked like I said. Or rather like my character said in the notes. Yeah, that one stuck to the glass. Okay. Let's go to the outside. Back out again. Yeah, so I think they found it. I actually think they found it. We are going to go back outside. I think a probe has found it. A probe was programmed to send a signal back here once it found the eye of the universe. Now, no. No. Stop. Thank you. Now, do I go out on foot for the scout or do I just take this ship? On foot will be fine. Oh god, it picks me up every time I try to fly. The ship it is. Yeah. And I think their project has kicked in. As far as the masks and the statues go, I think it was like almost a backup, if that makes sense. Almost a mental backup. And, I'm sorry, one second, let me just try and do this. I want friction from my landing pad so I don't take off again. That's not going to work. Yeah, we'll just have to be speedy. I think it's kind of like a hard drive backup. There we go. We are in, but this one's ruined. So we can't get the same magical experience that we got before. So let's just see what information we can dig up. Normally we throw the ball around and get some really cool stuff. The jumps here, big style. Yoink. Module 1. No, just tell me about it and I'll look in a sec. Okay, here we go. My better 50% cassava is sending the last of cannon components soon, relatively speaking. Thought I'd conclude now Elder's curious, challenging search, increasing my heart's temptation, my love. Cassava tells me the construction yard crew have determined power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. And am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye. Evans, I can posit nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make the adjustments. So they started to disregard safety in favour of power. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates. You'll be the first to see them. Oh no, I'm terrified. I've read this. This is just going to show me control module 1. I know this one. I've been here. Yeah, I know that one. And this one's going to show me control module 3. Giant's Deep. A statue, see? Okay, so I've read that one. And 1, 3. And I'm in 2, so why would it have one about 2? Makes sense. Is the ceiling working? The ceiling's not even working. This place is fudged up. I don't want to miss anything though, so I'm trying to be a little cautious. Okay, I think I've got everything from in this room. Offered very little. Well, compared to the other ones anyway. At least the floor's working. Sticky floor's still working. Okay, tracking module done. Let's boost out of here. Yeah, all 3 modules. Oof, we're meant to be attached to the cannon. Here's the cannon. This fired the whole thing. This is what goes off at the beginning of my run. The odds of this staying in here after I've got out, slim to none, but we'll be ready to fly. I often am. Okay, here we go. Let's go see if there's anything actually around the launch pad. I don't think there is. Stop. Thank you. Okay. What was that? Oh, I can refuel. Calm down. Nothing scares me anymore, don't you know? Right, not even the bramble. Bingo, bango, boingo. Oh, I found another way in. Sick. Launch module. Control module. Probe tracking? Tracking. Let's just have a quick look down here, just briefly in case I missed anything. I don't think I did. God, I go too fast. Yeah, this is probe tracking. That's 100% Ash Twin sending information. Yeah, we know this. I think I've done this. 9 minutes. Cannon aligned with randomly sectored trajectory. Right. Cannon was fired. They've utilised time dilation. I just don't know how they utilise time dilation to the point of... Launch request received. Probe launched. Received data from the probe. Orbital cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules. We know that. Story so far. This is all rehashed really. I'm just getting a few things clear in my head. Okay, here's the cannon. Orbital cannon damage report. Structural stress detected. Intact, no structural damage. Launch module. Viewpoint window fractured. Nice. Okay, so I think we are pretty good. I could do with going up. Ow. Now I know how these rooms work. I want to make sure I've got everything in here. What's this? Discussion on Giants Deep. It's going to be talking about the Giants Deep. They set up the statue workshop. I have bad news, Ivans. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb. Yeah, they said that something about the sun station wasn't going to work. That it wasn't going to, whether it wasn't going to draw enough power, whether it wasn't going to, I don't know. It wasn't going to work. I bet a 50% cassava is sending. I've read a lot of these. Yeah, okay. Feeling good. Feeling confident. So they launched the probe over and over and over again. The problem is, there we go. The problem is, the delay is only like the time dilation between a black hole and white hole is only 0.1 of a second. That's all it is. That's not the right way. One of these will get me out of here. There we go. Oh, look at that. My ship's leaving. You love to see it. The loyalty. Oh, please let me get back. Oh, my ship has more than leaving. This hoe has left me. And is in orbit. I am never going to catch this up. I mean, technically I could just stop, couldn't I? Anyway. Yeah. We'll go for the loop. Yeah, that's where I am. That's how much I think and feel that I know. It's just the Nomai were here for a long time. They built cities and everything. There wasn't a passing through thing. They were here before us. They're not here now because I think the project that they set up has outlasted them. And now the probe that they set up, there it goes. The probe that they set up was meant to report when it found something. And I think a probe has found something. The eye, I think it's found the eye. And it was meant to beam back the info to them via the masks. There we go. That's what I was missing. I knew I was missing that. Right, Ash Twin Project. I want the high energy lab. There it is. Ash Twin Project was planned at the High Energy Lab, a building with a large solar panel on Ember Twin's equator. The High Energy Lab can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City. Every gnome I warp to. How's the High Energy Lab linked to Whitehole? Let me think. Every gnome I warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with the corresponding astral body. The alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Okay. Right. What I am going to do is I'm going to pause my mic and I will be right back. Just going to sort something out. Bear with me. jam pack. Sorry about that. Right, where was I? Paused, hopefully. I was. Oh, I'm home. It's fine. Right, we're heading off to in between. I want to find the high energy lab. Unless I need to teleport in there. It talking about the Whitehall stations making me think there is a teleport to get into. I don't want that to be the case, but we'll see. There we go. Lock on autopilot, even though it always flies me into the sun. The only way in is through the sunless city, and they also mentioned a dried up lake bed on the North Pole. Matched. Now I never know. Is North Pole the blue one, South Pole the red one? What's this? Nothing, just to pass through. Oh no, there's a door. There's a door, 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 there's a door. There's a door. Here's hoping that I haven't left myself in the path of any sand. I don't think I have. What's this? Or whatever it is, it's busted. Fucking great. No signs on the door either telling me what that is. I want my way in the high energy lab. I think I know how to end this. I think I just need to cancel this time loop project. But in doing that, obviously the sun's still going to explode. It's still going to just browd myself. I just absolutely browd myself. Alright. Okay, this is tracking the quantum moon. See? If I look away and look back, wait for it, give us a spin. It's still tracking it. There it goes again. There it goes again. There it is. Way out there. Way out there, see? There's our quantum boon, which is the level. Now, I never know, is blue the north and red's the south? I think it is. This is the dried up lake bed, where it said that Caribou, whatever his name is, Cab something, he disappeared. So that's why I thought he might have gone down here. But apparently not. This is a broken door. And they built that, so it wouldn't really shock them. He vanished in the lake bed. Somehow. Where did he go? The lake bed. The North Pole. I'm assuming I'm on the North Pole. Or am I on the South Pole and red is the North Pole? It's worth a look either way, so let's just keep cycling, or rather spacewalking. Hopefully not with too much momentum. North Pole could be red, because this is where Chert is, the drummer of the band, the Ringo of the group. Okay, so apparently he disappeared in the dried up lake bed. I'm hoping it's not as simple as the sand got him, that they were early explorers. Jesus. Careful now. I don't want it to be something as simple as the sand got him. Because that's just boring. Terrifying, but boring. Oh, jeez Louise. Alright, let's keep making some sense. This is more of a dried up riverbed than a dried up lake bed, but let's keep going down. You can hear the sand coming. There's the sand coming, I can see it. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Don't think I did. How do I get in the high energy lab? Come on. What's up here? So the only way in is through the Sunless City because they sealed the door. So the Sunless City's out. Ow. I spent all my time banging my fucking head. I'm just concussed. I'm not really a spaceman. I'm just concussed. Where am I? That was the that was obviously my kidneys. They just thwacked that then. We're heading back to the South Pole again. This way leads to, yeah, the cannon. I need to find a way into the Sunless City, but how? Think. Wait, unless the Sunless City was where the school and everything was. Was that the Sunless City? No, it would have marked that I'd been there. And it doesn't say I've been there. Oh well, here's our chance. No, way too late in the cycle for that. Place will be full. Sand. On the plus side, at least Ash Twin is going bare-arsed. Oh, shut up, I'm back at my ship. See, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Shut up. The dry lake bed. Whoa, I saw something. One sec. Get back out there. We've rotated away from the sun. That's going to make this even more difficult. I guess it was nothing. Must have been the wind. Moving on. I want to gain Ashgreen at the high, whatever it's called, lab so bad. I want to find out what the warp cores were for. Oh, that's Church ship. Hey, Chert? Does Chert know anything about it? I'm going to career into this one now. Ow. My kneecaps are burning. Go again. Bonjour. Chert. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I've got a question for you. Tell me what I can do for you. Where should I explore? Wait, I found something. Please do tell. I found your notes on the Atl Rock's main crater. I found no more writing about a hidden planet. I found no more writing about a quantum moon. I found no more transmissions saying the universe were dying. Yeah, Dark Bramble. I know that one. I already know that Dark Bramble was taken over. I have a question for you. Where should I explore? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. This is the lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with my little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in the campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site in between Southern Hemisphere? The shooting beam? Yeah. You'll find no more ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my scout. So where did they live? Not on the surface, clearly. In between is full of caves. In between is full of cave systems. Maybe the answer lies underground. Okay, just saying hi. Thanks. But you did confirm that we are in the lake bed. He says he hasn't left this lake bed. She says the Kalias just disappeared here. Hopefully he didn't fall, that would suck. Ow, again? Let's see what's in here. Not that everything isn't going to be tainted by the sand by now. I'm way too late for this nonsense. Oh, lovely place. Oh, this is the chamber. This is the chamber with the terror shard. Ho 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 ho. down? Is it down? This is definitely the dry lake. Definitely. And she says that Callus just disappeared here. I feel like I've explored down those stairs before. But I'm in the right spot. Ow, I'm in the right spot. I'm the worst astronaut ever. Oof. Maybe I need to come back earlier in the cycle. Did I just do a lap, or is this a different way? I've been here. I jumped up here before. I just found another way into the quantum. Stupid thing. Can you not just be quantum for 1 minute? Goliath is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave. One at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. Several days ago, we were unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when disappeared. I beg you, friend, reading this, help us recover Goliath. This is Mallory. We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. Wait. Yeah, go away. Now where are you? Wait, I know what I can do. I know what if something's in contact with it, it has to act quantum too. Right? If my scout's on it, my scout now has to have quantum properties by the laws of quantum entanglement. Right? Looking at it or seeing a picture of it means that it has to stay. That's the laws of quantum visibility, I suppose. And then there's quantum entanglement. My scout should now... Oh my goodness, it worked. The lake bed cave's down there. Keep going. This is bad really because I've done this a bit too late. It's moving around a lot. But technically I'm not looking at it. Should I take a snap? There, it's in the frame, so it shouldn't vanish now because I'm looking at it. 78 meters. How fascinating. 63 meters. 62. Nothing back here. Back to 70. Sand's coming up a bit high. Oh, I got excited then. I'm going to get smushed by a stand if I stay here. Oof, that was just enough boost. So it's great telling me where the cave is. But I don't know how to get to it. Above? Maybe he fell. Maybe that's why he just vanished. 44 meters. I'm right above it. 37 meters. Oh, I'm close. Yeah, so quantum entanglement means that anything that's in contact with something that is quantum properties will act quantum as well. For example, if my ass gets on the quantum moon, I will then act in a quantum manner. So when the moon moves, it won't leave me behind. I will travel with it, because therefore I am entangled with it. here? Or have I just done it again? I've done it again, haven't I? Don't call it back. Maybe it's 43 meters that way. Okay, I concede. I think I've just put it back in the cave. I have, haven't I? I have. I've put it back in the cave. Delightful. Put that away. Look away. Now my scout's 200 meters down. Damn. Why is it acting quantum even when it's out of my viewpoint? I've got no chance. Not really. Not while the sand's this high. We're going to run it to the next thing. I don't believe it. I figured something out all on my own. And I'm an idiot. But holy heck. Take the PLP tag off because I'm good. Don't care about the tags. Sick. Alright, fine. Let's go get there a little bit quicker and buy ourselves some more time. So we're heading for... I'll check my mic. Because I just moved it. No, it's behaving well. Touch wood. That was my neck cracking. I wonder if that's something that comes through on stream. Wait a second. Busy. Right, tree. I'm looking for in between, so I'm going to head for the sun. There's the sun station that apparently didn't work. Here we go. Dashing in now. To Ash Twin, which is not what I wanted. That one. So we're in the right spot. We'll head for his campfire. We'll find the cave that way. And then we stick the probe back on the wall. Delightfully. What a landing. 10 out of 10 would land again. Alright, let's get through one of these archways. These usually lead me straight to it. Here we go. Right. Shards here. Perfect. Stick that on and let's go act quantumly. Okay, I can see the shard. It's got to stay there. It has to. Oh, shit balls. Well, that's me going to get pricked. Or not. It's not down there. Okay, keep going. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Move with some expedience, eh? Scout is now low, 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 low. Is it bottom of dry lake bed, or am I going to die if I go down there? No, there's steps. No reason to think I'll die. It's a little higher than this, in fact. Higher still. Wait a sec. Is that a cave? No. Problem is I burn through fuel so fast. Stay where you are. Tower shard. I'm a-coming. I'm a-coming. I'm at the right depth. Let's go to mid. Have a look. already burning through fuel. Or a ledge. Do not even. I never even saw it change. It's 200 meters. Okay, now it's dropped. Oh man. It's definitely going to 3 locations though. What's this one? Okay, this one somewhat more promising. In the sense that it's absolutely nowhere near where I've already looked. 73 meters. 60 meters. This is the one I had. This is the signal I had before. Can't even see a way in the cave on the photos. No viable way in that way. Okay. I think I'm on the right track. I think I am. It gave me a hint. It said, with any luck, our tower friend, our shard friend, or whatever, our sedimentary friend will meet us there. But I just don't know how to get in. I'm back trying to solve a mystery again, which is annoying. Is that my ship? No, it's not. I could have just used the numbers on my screen, but I didn't. And I won't. You can't make me. I realise my fuel level's critical. What the fuck do you want me to do about it? I'm busy. Okay? It'll never not be awe-inspiring. Ever. I'm going to try to cram myself in every nook and cranny. Nothing. Gonna get increasingly frustrating. Oh, wow. Well, fuel's about to dip. So I could try one last boosh. Oh, I'm gonna suffocate. Great. Well thought through. Brilliantly well done. I need to know how to get in that high energy lab, I really do. Okay. I'm Googling. Let's find out what's happening. Alright. I know how to get there. Okay, I know how to actually. I think I know. Yeah, I know how to get to the Sunless City. Yeah, I know how to do that. I think I'll be okay doing that. Um, I'm still a little. Okay, I think I know how to do it. I think I know how to do it. I need to be fast, and this rotation's already a dead one. So is there anything I need to do now? No, probably not. Let's just sleep. I was in the Sunless City. I've been to the Sunless City. I don't believe it. You just have to go through the crash site. That's the Sunless City. The high energy lab is in the Sunless City. Low. So I need to get there fast. Apparently it's about timing. Come on, this is the missing piece to my puzzle. I need to know what happened with the warp cores and what they were doing. I need to know now. I need to know. Once I know that, I think I have a plan. I think I'll have a plan. I always rotate the planet the wrong way. Always. But I'm just circumnavigating. We want to lock on that one. It crashed me into the ground again. I mean, what is this? And now I can't take off. Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Stupid thing. As soon as I put autopilot on, it plummets me into the ground. What the fuck use is that? What good's that? Let's try that again. Once more with feeling, please, folks. Once more with feeling. So the Nomai utilised a time loop to launch a probe over and over and over, each time in a random direction. Do a spin. Do a barrel roll. I don't trust myself to do a barrel roll. We're off. Okay, head for the crash site. So we're looking for a blue beam of light coming out of the ground. Don't crash into Ash Twin. Shit. Scoop over the top. Scoop higher. Okay, that was not the best, but it'll do. We need to go to the South Pole to get us in the Sunless City. I think I've already took too long. Yep. Okay, we're out. Suit. Boot. Let's go. I think I already know the route by heart. That's how sort of well versed I am with this. That's anglerfish. We don't go that way. We go this way. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Speed, 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 speed. Speedy, 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 speedy. Look at this speed running technique. What do you know? Hole in the ceiling. Up. You wait. This way. Fast as you can now. Come on, 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 come on. Yep, the bridge is broke. I know. Over we go. Through the sand. That's one. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right to the end and boost. Through the sand. Through the sand. Right, we're at the Sunless City. Okay. Let's nip in. I want to go over here. I want to see if I can light this up. One of these, does it say high energy lab? Anglerfish. Stepping stone. High energy trailhead. There it is. Stopping off. Okay, here we go. I've been here before, I just never got here quick enough. That was my problem. Follow the cable. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Speed. I'll be happier when I get off the floor. Oh shit. Or rather, sugar. You absolute prick. Punctured my suit. I don't want to wait for this. Are they covering the whole thing? Interesting. There's no way I can even make the gap. Pierce. Is there another way? Over the top, maybe? Is this going to lead me to the broken door? Where am we? No. No, no, no. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, we'll try that again, we'll try it again, we'll try it again. Cacti everywhere. Right. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna have to look. I don't want to waste this. I've got here now and I'm sick of looping on the same thing. Okay. Oh no. Alright. I know what to do. It's a waiting game. So, we just gotta wait. We're gonna head back out a little. See whether I can get up top and top my oxygen up at the trees. One would assume I can, because I'm just gonna... Shit. Okay, now I'm kinda scared. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna make it. Okay, so... Oh, I lost the cable. I lost the cable. That's not ideal. Oh, shit, I lost it. Got it back. It says you gotta wait until the sand covers the cactuses. I don't care. Fixed it. Let's keep moving. Run, 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 run. Going up. Nope, not going up. Not going up. Over the cacti. Through the stalags. This way. No, not that way. This way. Oh, yes. Okay, where now? We are higher than we were before, which is a cracking sign. Got another one. That's beaming us down. Okay. They carve some windows out, maybe? Shit, where am I? Let's keep following up the wreckage. I don't think I'm under pressure from sand anymore. I see. One sec. A solid, absolutely solid miss. A fantastic way to break your legs. Is this some just plain old jumping like a human? Or a Hearthian, rather. Bro, I know, okay? I know. You just leave me for it. I got this. Trees? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes! We are 100% here. We are here. Oh, I'm going to read before I experiment. That's not what I meant to do. Follow the note. Arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow. Very slightly before departing from the Whale Station, Rami and I have devised an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or a simple machine error. In theory, we want to try to reproduce the negative amount of time elapsing between something entering a black hole and exiting a white hole at the destination. First things first, our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole with a small white hole, caught to mimic the setup of the white hole station. Hypothesis: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before it enters the black hole. It is possible. Update. Our experiment here reproduced an anomaly in arrive. Departure times. Pi is unconvinced that it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it unaided eyes. Today we decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should be sufficient. Of note, Rami Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute the energy. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rami and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it, Pi, I saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. What? This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. What did you see? What did you see? What did you see? The Southern Observatory is asking for creating a 22-minute interval if possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We've learnt that negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Rami and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require an advanced warp technology to be able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit this proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough, though, would be Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas pie. My pun was unintended, Rami. So I believe it's you who is in error form. Got him. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin, each location that holds crucial materials. What if we use warp towers like the one we have the White Hole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Root and Root and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower and Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my impressive language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this to be sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The giant steep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone. We could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. twin... I was going to say the twin... Well, the two towers. Right then. The 22... My mind is... It's unravelling. It's unravelling before my eyes. And that's weird to say. Buttons. Warp core. A white warp core. A black warp core. Okay, 1 second. It's literally like... See? There's a second. Keep watching the black hole and the white hole. There's a split second where they're together. See? The 22 minutes. They generated enough force with the orbital cannon to get a 22 minutes. To leave them in the dark. So, between the... Like, this represents the probe. They wanted it to pop out of that hole. That one. They wanted it to pop out of the white hole. 22 minutes. And then fire it. But that would mean it existing in two places at once. That's quantum. So, like, for example, if I walked in that hole right now, I'd pop out that one, 0.1 of a second. But if I walked in that hole, imagine if you will, that you're looking at this and I walk out of the white hole, and then 22 minutes later I walk in the black one. I would have had to have been here. There'd be two of me. Unless they generated enough force. So it's in the core of Ash Twin. I don't believe it. I actually don't believe it. 22 minutes. That's the time loop. That's the time loop. That's what it's doing. 22 minutes. We're not seeing a fresh new 22 minutes of life. We're seeing the probe and everything happen 22 minutes before it happens. And then the Ash Twin Mask project that I learnt about on Giant's Deep is whatever info is gathered is sent back into somebody's head. What happened? Why did it take so long? Where did the nomai go? Why did it jump in my head? Each statue was built for each person and each mask to represent them, because I've been inside the Ash Twin thing via projection. So like 10 nomai, 10 masks. Pokey, I think, or Poke, was going to be the one that actually got the data from the probe, but it was their way of beaming information into their head. They were ready for this time loop. They thought that their civilization was going to carry on like normal, and this time loop was going to happen, right? They would have found themselves dying on a time loop, but they'd know about it, wouldn't they? Would they not? What's Ash Twin doing now? Please stop just bumping into things like an asshat. Ash Twin's looking pretty bare. This is the barest I've seen it. There's the towers! Ah, shit! Match it. Those are the towers. The towers. These are the towers. Oh, I don't care too much about my ship now. I'm gonna end this loop. There's the transporter. There's a Nomai here. A dead one. So I should look up whenever in-between comes nearby. Right? Is that right? Or would I need to be on in-between and look up when Ashtwin goes nearby? Okay, we'll look up. We're going to look up. So we look up at in-between. Please don't send me to Timber Hearth. No, the sand's going to pull me at the ceiling. What if it's in the sand? What if it's in the sand? I'm scared. Right, pull me up. Damn. Oh, I didn't need that or anything. Don't worry about it. These are the towers. This is the teleport. This is 100% the teleport. This is everything. Who is this? Who are you? This is the teleport. This is the place. This is where it's going to happen. I need to get back here. I need to get back here earlier on. This is broken. I need to get back here earlier. 100% I do. Wait, there's a way up. There's something up there. There's a way up. Aha, a scroll. Got it. Here we go. Boop. Let's look. Friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ashwin project at the High Energy Lab on In-Between's equator. I became lost on In-Between by gratitude that Rabi found me, but the High Energy Lab is in the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised you didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Coney would lose his head if it weren't automatically and atomically impossible. You'd lose your head if it wasn't attached. I'm convinced. Luckily my ship is a good indicator as to when it's coming. I'm convinced that this is active. It's got a black hole. It's got a warp core in it. I can see the warp core. So that means the white eye, this is a send. This is sending. It's going to pull me up again, isn't it, if I try? It's going to pull me up. Got in. I was convinced I was right. Follow it. Alright, don't follow it too intently. Oh shit. Well. Oh, I just got sort of just tickled by it. Oh shit, it tickled me quite aggressively. Ceiling's broken here. Winning for trees. Where does this go? Into the fucking sun. Okay, so we've got a clear route now. Cheers for the oxygen. But where does this one go? It doesn't tell me. It doesn't go to the bramble. Where does it go? I should keep looking up maybe until it finds it. Shit. Wait, where the fuck am I? Timber hearth. There it is again, look, departure time. Timber hearth. Oh, I'm coming for you next, bitch. Oh, I'm coming for you. I'm finding out why the fuck you're important. Interlope has hit the sun, so we're on the way out anyway. Timber hearth was mined for its resources. What transports me to Ash Twin then? If not that, we could book it for the interloper and have a look around. Oh, my ship is like, god damn it. The way these stations work, these are receivers. These have white holes. See, these are white. Shit. See? This is timber hearths. So the tower should represent it. So each one of these towers should look like a certain thing. It does. Okay. Okay, wait a sec. Just calm down. Calm down, don't get too excited. What does this tower look like? It's very blocky. Brittle hollow? Is this brittle hollows? This one's got it down. It's got a black hole. It's got a black hole. This is Timber Hearth's tower. I mean, this is Brittle Hollow's tower. It should send me. Yes. Oh my god. I'm on Brittle Hollow. Right? Wait, am I? Oh shit. 100% I'm on Brittle Hollow. Only Brittle Hollow would teach me this shit lesson. We've got to get back there. Oh my god, each tower represents. So one tower must represent Ash Twin. I've just got to be in the right tower. This is exciting. Great success. I'm just going to watch it. Never fails to give me the chills. Give me the willies. Gives me the willies. Absolutely. Each tower, like he said, I just thought he was going to have a symbol on it, and that's what the symbols were, but it's not. Each tower showed me what the towers look like, right? So Timber Hearth's tower looked like a geyser. The tower for... So one of them's going to get me inside the Ash project. They made the core of Ash Twin for the Ash Twin project. They made the core out of rock they found on Timber Hearth. And it had to be perfect. There was no way in. So it's got to be a teleport. So I'm going to put this in my computer. Hold on. That's all I found out. Really? I've touched the interloper, but I haven't really looked on that one. That'll be my final piece. That's what it looks like. That's what the tower looks like. The geyser thing. That's what it looks like. If I go to Ash Twin now, Addlerock, hi there. So I guess the eye locator on Addlerock was the first attempt. They needed something better. Why did the sun station not work? What power, what ultimate power was needed? The sun station was generating power to the point where the Nomai, who are a spacefaring, technologically equipped genius race, they were questioning morally whether they should set up a sun station. They was thinking that this is a bit too, oh, should we really do this? Because, you know, it could mess things up. Why could it mess things up? Why could it mess things up? What would get messy about it? Why would it mess things up? The Nomai wanted a 22-minute negative time interval. Where's the sun station? It's the Whitehall station. Sun station. I need to know more about that as well. The odds of me landing on that look slim though. The Nomai debating building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Nomai built something called the sun station, but not everyone supported its construction. So some people didn't like it. Orcs. Make sure that we are not on the equator, we are on a pole. Wait for the towers to reveal themselves. Yeah, I'll be fine here. Ship will be fine there. Head for the equator. Go on an equatorial stroll and try not to get caught in the path of a sand column. Right, so I'm on the equator, so I'm in the path of the sand column, contrary to what I just said. Okay, so I'm running next to where the sand column's going to be. I need this planet to start running out of... Jesus, I might actually be dead on the sand column. I was. Not safe. There's a little moth thing buzzing on my mic. Strange. Alright, come on, a few more passes. Or a campfire would be nice. Look at this goddamn game. It's just got charm to spare. The quantum moon is there. Oh, I know the rules. Don't worry. I'll be with you soon. Quantum moon. I will be with you. You will see. Alright, we're already starting to unveil things. Alright, things are starting to come up. Good luck, Ashling. Game very good. Game amazingly good. Thank you, St. Million. It is insane, and it's nothing to do with level ups or trophies or anything like that, because it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that, does it? It just sort of feeds you information, and you feel like an absolute spacefaring genius for learning it out. One of these towers represents, yeah, exactly. No quest logs, no nothing. I've learnt all this to just because I played the game for... Well, I'm not playing it for fame, obviously. But I played the game, like... Jesus, I push my luck with this thing, don't I? I played the game just because... It's too much, I like it. I played the game just because I was interested in it. Like, I wanted something that was sort of No Man's Sky without the tree punching. And Outer Worlds just looked fun, and it has become an obsession, like a 3-day non-stop obsession. I can't stop, and I don't plan on stopping. I'm gonna get back to my ship and refuel myself. I'm gonna get a protein bar, and I'll just... But I never knew it could be. I just need... Sorry, I just beat myself. I just summed myself up with that clunk. That's me. That's me. Welcome. Yeah, but it has become a thing. So now I'm exploring this. The only thing I've got left to do now will be probably the interloper. But just finding out that they needed the 22-minute white hole, black hole time dilation. I was... that was... summed me up nicely as an astronaut. So I've just got to do I've just got to nosy around the interloper now. I think I've got no way of showing you what I know other than I know it, but I know the Nomai story pretty well. I've memorized the laws, the 3 laws of quantum, 3 rules of quantum exploration, or quantum, well, everything. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I can't even stop. Like, it looks like, you know, how big's this sandbox all the way around, really? This star system, 20 kilometers around. It's not infinite planets, and I'd recommend this to anyone who's got an interest in space or quantum anything. I just want these towers to reveal themselves. In truth, I probably came here a bit prematurely, but it's still kind of fun. There's that. I'm worried now that the white... No, it'll be fine. Oh, a tower. Right place, right time. You probably love the No Clip documentary after you beat this. I'll give it a look-see. What's this? Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. You and O'Day are progressing with the Sun Station plans. Sun Station didn't work, they abandoned it. My assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. Hypothesis: time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. Curious. Rami thinks I'm a gas. That's another thing that they've done in the writing as well, and it seems silly. Well, probably not. I just pictured banging my head on the leg of my ship. I think I've read this. I'm immensely interested in testing the hypothesis. At least that we can agree on. Interesting. There's a way up in there. There's a way to get my ass pricked in there. I'd rather not that sentence be looked into, if you don't mind. What tower is this? I'm taking it this is the start. There's got to be a way in now. Door? Let's have a look. Let's do a swift 180 to what is obviously a broken door. Beautiful. Cactus emoji couldn't have been more perfect there. This is the tower. This tower represents the end between an ash twin. Right? There's a Nomai. Rip. Oh, I looked up his kilt then. I didn't mean to do that. I looked up his gown. I'm breaking TOS. However, poor Nomai. I like the fact that the writing has portrayed the Nomai as having at least a little bit of sense of humour. They speak a little differently to you know, normal people. I'm bugging. I'm actually bugging about this tower. There's a tower for every single one, but there's including the tower for the twins, Ash and Ember. But where does it go? The sand is coming. The sky is falling. I'm looking up. I want to know where this goes. This is a black hole. It should send me to a white hole. I'm already on one of the twins, Ember, or I'm on Ash. Where's this going to take me? Exactly. I'm on Ash. I don't want to be in the sand. I don't want to be in the sand. Nice smile. Subtle. The Timber Hearth one leads me to Timber Hearth, so on and so forth. I'm not going in that. Like, I want to try and smink it so... Shite. I got cast out into space again. This is my life, by the way. Ah. Poop on a stick. I can't wait for it to rotate again. I'm convinced that's it, though. Am I right? Don't tell me. I've spent ages. I spent so long in the bramble because I was filled with an intense fear. Like a legitimate fear. Like I was scared. Okay, not telling me anything. I appreciate that. But I was scared. I was actually scared. Won't spoil. This is Timber Hearth. The trees, it's shaped like a doodly bramble. It really was. I don't get scared of games, really. Like, I'm not really a jump scare game where I'm quite muted and quite, well, boring, you can say it. But bramble, like, set something primal off in my head that was, like, not something that I enjoyed. I did, but also I didn't. This is the Brittle Hollow. This is the Brittle Hollow one, because... Wait. No, don't do that. Don't be like that. Blech. Sick. I love ceilings that I mix up with the floor now and then. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. One warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Oops. Root is installing core sibling on Brittle Hollow. So write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Astrin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found at the Whitehall Station when starting this project. Could I visit sometime? I recommend you do. The Whitehall Station is the model for the tower. The tower is being built for Astrin, so a visit to the station would doubtedly be useful. So as more precisely, I would like to visit the Whitehall Station with you. Yara, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with you. With my sister. See? You never even see these people alive, or I haven't. I'd be happy to explain our findings. They've got character. They've got character. I'm sure. I thought this was Brittle Hollows. It is. It's really fun. You start to expect jokes, but also, weirdly enough, you start to get worried when that person's being overly sensible. There's the black hole. This is definitely Brittles. I just wanted to confirm it in my tiny lizard brain. I forgot which way I was going. This way. This one is the Tower 4 Giant's Deep that has just fully unveiled itself for us. It's kind of cool to see this all. I mean, thanks. Did you even take me anywhere? No, you didn't. No, Marlock, I hit the ceiling. Hey, look, a ceiling. Ah. I actually find myself getting quite choked up when I find Nomai. I don't like that. It's like, oh, come on. I get it, they were a civilization and they lived out their days. What an interesting one. Is this the start of the trail? I think this is the... Ow. It's me banging my head. I guess this is the start. Yeah, this is where it begins. Haven't been in there. I kind of do. Like, that. I wanted to learn a little bit more about the sun station and why that was abandoned. Like, there was a moral quarrel. Okay. There was a moral quarrel there as to why they shouldn't use a sun station. And I don't really know. Is this the one? Do I need to stand on this one? Where does this one go? How do I discern ash twin from ember twin? How do I not get killed? This is gonna keep me safe. I doubt that I'm gonna be able to do anything. But like the moral thing with the sun station, they didn't want to do it. And it was like, but there's people evolving here. And I'm assuming that's us. Or there was lizards crawling out of a swamp, and that was us. Us Hearthians. Ah, poop. Ow. I like to think that was perfectly in the crotch. Just because it's funny. That really sucked. Cactus. Nice. I think I've seen all the towers now. It just stuck me like clean and smooth in the crotch. You love to see it. Oh shoot. Wait, that's not fair. I wasn't even looking up. Can I go back? Oh, come on. I've ended up on Timber Hearth again. It's the worst. I've been down the mines. I found out that they got all the metal and whatnot for the... Thank you. Oof. Would you Adam and Eve? I'm starting to figure this place out. They got all the metal for the Ash Twin project, or at least the stone, or whatever they've used to encase the project. They got all that in Timber Hearth. I'm thinking again now. My brain's thinking. My head is thinking. Can I reverse this? Usually I can reverse these things. Hold up, brain's thinking. It is. He's trying anyway. He's giving it his best. Oh, you clever little people. You clever people. Because it's the tornado. I'm going to slowly lower down onto a cactus. Because this is represented by the tornado, a giant steep. You have to go below it to see if there's anything here. Interesting. Just a bed of cactus. Yeah, probably. We'll see. These towers, since I found about them in the high energy lab, I was like, I have to come and look. I have to come and have a good nosy. Okay, so there's nothing on the floor. Don't know why I expected something to be on the floor. Going up. And there was some dead Noma at the top. And we're back to the start. Wait, we're back to the start. This is going to take us to Giant's Deep if I go anywhere near it. And sometimes I even have to brace myself for Giant's Deep. Like, I have to be ready to deal with what's coming. Just the sheer, like, thalassophobia of it. Boop. Oh, I've been... Wow, I bet Giant's Deep doesn't help with that. That's an up, Chuck. So maybe I have to wait till this entire thing's bare-arsed and then take a look. Yeah, Giant's Deep. I remember when I first, like, broke cloud cover on Giant's Deep. And it was like a very, whoa moment. A really staggering, like, oh no. Or being on the islands and having to deal with the... Oh, I'm about to get my ass sucked up. Because that's what I do, baby. How much sand have you got left? Oh no, am I too close? I'm not too close. No, I'm not too close. I am too close. I'm absolutely too close. Down we go. Come on now. Come on. Thank you. That's what he's pissed. Sorry, angry. Hey man, you can say what you want. She's ready to pop. Our big celestial pimple is about ready to just go poop. Go poop. What I say makes no sense, ever. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It is. This is it. This is the core. This is all made from the stone of timber hearth. What's this? This is one of the solar generators, is it not? Snake eater. I thought it just yeeted me into space. Okay. And why bring me up here? For the view? Wow, could be right here for the pop. Get ready for some music. There you go. I'm in the solar thing. I kind of want to see the floor more. Like I care about fuel right now. Just let me embrace my passing with grace. This is the end. You feel nostalgic, like, and even sad. You even find yourself, I do anyway, I kind of find myself speaking quite melancholy. Like, ah well, here we go. Use the oxygen as propellant, I don't care. I wanted to see what was under that one. Oh well. That was fun to watch. To watch Ash Twin do its little striptease. It was kind of fun. I liked it. I think this is the closest I'll ever be to the sun when it goes. I did have the pleasure of chasing the probe as well. That was really fun. Oh, where are you? As a professional astronaut, I'd like to apologise for losing the sun. I lost the sun. Yeah, I managed to catch it. That was kind of cool. And I got to see the black hole. I got to see the what's it? The supernova. I got to see that happen from, I think it was about 400,000 miles out of the galaxy. It doesn't reach you. Baffled me. Didn't reach me. I was shooketh. It just all happened and then it stopped. And I was like, okay, what now? And then my screen all started to break to pieces. Like, there goes the probe. See how close the probe was? I'm going to suit up. That gasp. Always with that gasp. Actually, to be honest, I haven't been on the quantum moon. Oh, and I keep bumping into this. Have you seen this? This was so funny to me. Because, I don't know. I like boundary breaks and stuff like that. This one was kind of funny. I like the Easter eggs and stuff. The fact that you can bonk it and the map goes offline and that's the end. Like, that's the end of the map for you. That is so fun. I've never seen it without the map breaking. So if I look at it, can I see that it's not broken without crashing into it? It's working. Thank God. It's so funky. Like, you hit it and it's like, map offline. And I started mashing on the touchpad to open the map and I was like, wait, the map is offline? What happened? Alright. Well, we have got a map. Let's take advantage. A little bit out of bounds. Ah, and the interloper's on the other side of the galaxy. I kind of want to look at the interloper. I don't actually think I've even landed on the interloper. Or have I? But yeah, I landed on the nose of it, and it was like just a big pointy rock. I know what my thing on Ash Twin's correct though. I know it is. I'm just all too aware that I need to kill time before my thing is going to work. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. I didn't even realise that you'd done that. Thanks. Just cruising. It's literally my attempt to chill rather than provide chill, I think. I'm just an old man who likes games. I'm not that old. But yeah. Interloper time. This thing looks like it's going so fast when it passes you or when you just drift by it. Ah, cool. Oh, maybe matching a comet's speed. Oh, I got on this a bit late, huh? What's oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm bad at flying, but that wasn't me. Hey, there's the probe. Wait, fuck this ship. I don't even need a ship. Where we're going, we don't need ships. It's fucking melting. Oh, sorry. It's melting. Why am I so surprised by that? Abandoned ship. Literally. Not through an emergency, just because I don't like it. I've gone to get milk. I've got to look around. Oh, it melts. It melts because I'm close to the sun. I'm sliding. That's not going to help anyone. So it did a little pass by and melted a chunk of the ice on it. So do I have to wait for it to get closer still? Because I know it does a loop around the back. That is so cool. It's stopped melting now. This is strange. This is weird. I don't know why this feels weird. I'm going to go back towards the probe. I remember reading the transcript in this probe. I've recalled this probe back to... Oh, hello. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home with a grav cannon or in between? That's what I did. Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle, until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side. Suppose one of us remained on the shuttle to keep it warm, continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think. Clary, if you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue... Pokey or Poke? I was going to say Poke. Can continue to investigate the surface. Nice. So I think it's just a case of waiting for it to melt, but it's going to have to come really close to the sun. But when it's close enough to melt, it's already about to crash. Unless I'd have to recall this. And then find out what was here where it stood. Brain thinking again. It's the early hours of the morning. And my brain's thinking. I think I need to recall that. Whatever's... what it is, it's trying its best. It's you know. I think... Am I right? Do I need to go to in-between, recall this, and then head to the interloper? Get on and see what was here where this... It's almost 6 p.m. here, but my day is also starting. It is currently 2 a.m. here. And I should chill out. I'm convinced I know how to get inside Ash Twin. I want to know what happened here to Poke and Clary. Nice. Congratulations, it's 2 a.m. I'm meant to be visiting family tomorrow, but I'm just putting off my problems like a real adult. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, damn it. Yeah, I'm convinced that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to stay on this to see if I can see some more, proper adult things. Ignoring bills if I don't think they're fair, all that type of stuff. But this is my only real chance to stream, is in the dead of night. What the oh. It's nothing. This is the only chance I get really to stream. Oh, we're passing Whitehall Station. That's all the pieces of Brittle Hollow. Another cool concept. There's not oodles on here, but I would assume I'm right. Or this, I've got to find out what's... I just wanted to get closer. I wanted to get closer to the sun. Although, in truth, it looks like we're leaving. I think I'm right about that in-between thing. Oh, we're doing our big loop. Our 22-minute loop. So this is another quiet moment that I should be off exploring. But I'm too worried that I'll miss things. Another bad habit I've got as well is I park my ship up, whether it's on the bramble or Brittle Hollow or Giant's Deep, whatever. I'll park my ship and I go off exploring feverishly, looking for anything I can to try and, find out more and more and more. I go off. I go looking for stuff. Sorry, finish my thought. I go looking for things all excitedly, and then I come back and my ship is gone. Like, I've lost count of how many times that's happened to me. No, ship, let me go. I'll be right back. I just want to go look at the things. I just want to look at everything. Ooh, skatey. Yeah, so it's usually when I'm streaming, I'm massively tired. That's why my streams are so sedate. Ship gets bored when it does. I'll manage to park it somewhere. I think I even parked it too close to the edge on Timber Hearth of like a geyser, and I was walking back to my ship, and all of a sudden the planet just. Oh wait, am I sliding or is it melting? I'm sliding. Beautiful. Yeah, and the guys are literally right in front of my eyes, just poofed and sent my ship far away. I also accidentally, I think it's clipped. I think someone clipped it. Thank you very much to them. I'm just looking at something, by the way. They clipped it as well. I think I set a grav cannon to fire, and it did. It launched the probe or whatever, and then without thinking, I boosted over the top of the grav cannon, and it yeeted me off into space again. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're getting close now. I start swooping round the back. Is there a particular side I need to be on? I've never been here. Oh, wait. Get on the stone. Yep, it's happening. It's happening and I'm nervous. Oh, I don't know where to go. Careful now, I'm gonna get crisped. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was freaky, that was weird. Okay, so all these little divots have appeared. This doesn't have another lap in it, surely, so whatever showed itself should show itself now. Right? Right? It heals back up. I never even thought of that. Turns out that space is a little bit chilly. It heals back up. That's upsetting. I saw it. I looked down. I saw things. I've seen things. So, wait. So does that mean, whoa? Where's my ship? It's done it again. Fucking. I don't know. It's happened again. Exactly what I said happened. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. So the interloper, I don't need a ship. Who cares? Oh my god, I just yeeted myself. Bro, it always happens. Why does this happen? It just abandoned me. It knows. It knows when I've mentioned it and then it just does it. Like, what have I achieved in this one since you've watched me so far? I've banged my head on the ship, lost my ship, got sucked up by sand, or damn near. What's the point in telling me what oxygen I've got left? I'm going to meditate. I'm too stressed. I'm too stressed on this one. Okay, so I've got to be on the front of the interloper, because they said, why did we park on the dark side? I've only got a few more runs left in me, by the way. Before I lose the will to live. I'm the most unluckiest astronaut ever. Gasp. Knowledge will be attained. I'm just worried that attaining said knowledge is going to take longer than it would for your average, or I don't know, toddler. Okay, 1 second. First of all, I've learned do not trust autopilot. So that's passing Whitehall Station right now. I mean, I could take the craftiest shortcut you've ever seen and just fly into Brittle Hollow. Would that be quicker? It's certainly looking like a more viable option. Hey, the quantum moon's there. Autopilot sucks. I haven't turned autopilot on yet and not been smashed into a planet. Like, it just dashes me against the floor on every planet I go to. Hello there, you beautiful thing. The first planet I ever explored, and all I wanted to do, that's all it started with, was find Ryback. That's all. Just find Ryback. Am I too thick? Be honest. Am I too thick? I want to fall in a black hole, but I'm too thick. And thump. Beautiful. Where's the interloper? Way too thick. I thought I was. Turns out not. Delightful. If nothing else, it was a more interesting route to the interloper. Well, I want to try and get to it on its first pass, and then stick myself on its face, and wait for the floor to open. Primitive monkey brain at work. Oh boy, I can't wait for my ship to get yeeted again in a new and interesting and colourful way. From geysers to the sand. Sit right on its face. Talking. Pause. When it's in the heat. Yep. I don't know why I checked the landing cam. It's like, the floor. Right, let's get on your face. You probably don't want this, but I'm assuming you're consenting. Okay, I need to be in here, right? And this is all just going to open up. Is there a particular point? I would assume not. Just get in this. I'm nervous again. Oh, I've got plenty of time to be nervous. I can have a think. The advice to sit right on its face when in heat is it's TOS. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Exactly what we said was going to happen is happening. I can't take it. I'm in. I'm afraid. Okay, so there's tunnels. Is there any particular tunnel I need to take? Take this one. Hacker voice, I mean. There's ghost matter down here? Well, that's not fair. That Call of Duty aim. Holy hell. Even my scout abandons me. Alright, so scout went this way. Welcome. Oh, we're recording. Wait. It's not hazardous there. That would be a bullshit trap. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings than beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's centre, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realised. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. Boosh. Oh yeah, that's where I came from. So, it's one of these. Shot. Well done, Craig. By the way, my name's Craig. Feel free to use that. That's taking me back. That's back. Okay, so not that one. This one. Safe? My scout didn't say hazard at all. But it does for that one. I'm scared. I missed again. 1 second. No, I think I'm okay. I'm okay with this one. What's the worst that could happen? Another fucking anglerfish? Oh, hug the wall. Hug the wall. Hey. Selfie. Scared again. Nice. Way to miss. Oh shit. That's a no. Okay. Is there a good version of this? Holy shit, it's like those things that you get in the supermarket. You know, the thing that takes the pennies? Oh yeah, down there is a no. It's a big no. Big no. Up. I mean... There's an up. Up's a thing. Yeah, those are the things. I'm assuming that's safe. Yeah, if it's good enough for my scout, it's good enough for me. Oh fuck, which way did my scout go? My scout went right. It went right. I went left. Did I need to be like quick draw on that? Oh man. Son of a bitch. See, look, I wanted to go get some sleep. Or something. But now I have to do this. Jesus. This game is something. In truth, if you broke it down, all they've really done excuse me. All they've really done is design like 5 planets, 5 puzzles. You know, done 6 planets, whatever. 10 puzzles if you like, but I just nearly hit a tree. Alright, let's go read this while it autopilots. Okay, so I haven't figured too much out. Time to test my thickness again. Oh, the graph cannon be a good one. Oh yeah, I've been swallowed by Hollow's lantern a few times as well. When I'm drifting and wondering whether I should go a certain way. Now that, good sir or madam, is how you pilot. Interloper check. Nailed it. I'd just be hovering around Brittle Hollow thinking, where do I land? Is it safe? It was the second planet I ever went to. So I was like, where do I land? What do I do? How do I fly? Where's the sun? All these questions that plague astronauts on the daily. And then out of nowhere, I just disappeared. Okay. Matching. Pressing all the wrong buttons at the same time. Matching again. Then remembering how to rotate. Nailed it. Oh. Also in the bramble, I dropped out of my ship to go and see Feldspar about something, and I hadn't put my suit on. That was a fun one. I just dropped. Right. Here we go. Here we go. We're not putting your suit on, forgetting to get dressed for the occasion. Alright, so I think I did somewhat well for my first ever plunge into the interloper. Hello? Oh. Well, I know I can just stand here now. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We are in. We are scared. I'm scared again. This was safe, wasn't it? This was safe. Yeah, this was safe. That was totally safe. Okay. Ghost matter in this tunnel. Missed the tunnel. Yep, ghost matter in that one. So we came up here. That one and that one led us back. I definitely read this, did I not? Yeah, fine. And then I checked these two. And it was this one. Right, this one was okay. This one just led me to the one with the drop. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. And round we go. Then it was up. And we're in. Now, here we go. This is the drop. So, there are two. Just fucking missed the hole again. See? That's what you want to see. We're taking the right path. There was no way of knowing that unless you're photographing. Is it going in that ghost tunnel? What's happening? It does. Oh no, I'm kind of nervous now, not gonna lie. Well, I can kind of boost back to ease momentum. No, I actually can't. Come back, I'm scared again. Wait. I'm crossing lanes. Let's go this way. Don't go right. Don't go right. Come back. Come back. Right seems safe. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. The scout's like going apeshit, but I don't know where to go. How slidey of it. Oh, it's a big room. It's like a bowl. Oh, and it fell in the plug hole. I'm about to fall in the plug hole. I'm taking it. This is the way to go. It's rock anyway, so I'll take it. That's what it was doing. It was going mad in a circle, and then it fell down the hole. Ah. Doesn't say there's a hazard that's going to kill me, and I trust that. Holy shit, this looks scary. What the hell? The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. It should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it will be almost fatal. I've never encountered anything like this. Like this casing, it's all protecting. It's inside. It's worse still. This matter is deceptively volatile. Pi, whatever the matter inside this stone casing, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. Never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? This is the orders of magnitude. Worse than I'd imagined. If the stone were to rupture, the lethal matter would rapidly expand, completely blanketing this star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure is still building as the comet approaches this star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know that they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go on with it, warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. No, Poke. The ultimate sacrifice. So ghost matter? Did it rupture? It ruptured. It ruptured. Wait. Brain again. It ruptured. That's what did it. That's why they're all dead. Is that why they're all dead? Because I can't shoot. That's why they're all dead. It was here. It was this. And more to the point, is anywhere fucking safe around here? This thing exploded. The ghost matter we see just in passing that we know to stay away from is remnants of what killed them. No way. And I put this off. Mind you, if I'd have found this before now, I'd have probably not been as appreciative of its significance. I'm literally, I know you can't see, but my mouth is like, my jaw dropped. Alright, Scout. Okay, I get it. You like flying around. Shut up. For the record, are any of these things safe? Like at all? I am so shocked. I don't believe it. Does this stick? No, no, it doesn't. He does. He does his own thing. It's fine. Fun fact: nothing to do with this game, but my dog's called Scout, and he's a insubordinate little shit as well. Oh, come off it. Come on now. UK saying, get your neck in. Nope. Yeah, pretty much. Scout is my boy. Okay, I actually don't know how to leave this place. Is it through the crevice? Am I going back through the crevice? I wouldn't have thought so. Okay, I feel like I've checked all these holes now. I feel like I've done them all. I am amazed. Oh, do one. Just fucking do one. Is it back through here? Do I have to go back the way I came? Because that kind of feels a little anticlimactic. Oh, shut the fuck up. No one cares about your problems. There we go. Go have some fun in our last few minutes, Scout. Wait a minute, Scout. Oh, I thought you'd happened on our way out then. I don't believe it. My brain... I doubt it would even stick. This is pi, isn't it? I think this is the first no my. Oh? It wasn't oxygen. The noise just gave my character a heart attack. I know what killed the Nomai. So wait. My head. Let me practice this. If there was a time to leave the stream and get a drink. Well, I'm a hatchling Hearthian. I'll have you know I've been to numerous planets. Unless you ask everybody here, then they would have not. Okay, so, right. The Nomai crashed in this system way back. Way back. And they hit the bramble. They launched 3 escape pods. One didn't even make out the bramble. One made it to Brittle Hollow and set up the Hanging City and the Black Hole Forge. The other made it to Ember Twin. In their respective places, they started a life. They started having kids. There was a school. They did the thing, the living thing. Then a select group, I assume, wanted to continue looking for the eye of the universe, which is what brought their kind here, because we're close to it. So they set up the eye signal tracker on Attlerock, but it was too primitive, even though it's way above what a Hearthian can look at or build. I mean, shit, that's our telescope, and my spaceship's got wood on it. So, when they realised that didn't work, they thought they could build something more powerful. That's the Southern Observatory and such on Brittle Hollow. Did that not work either? So the idea was to set a new orbital cannon up and set it up to be orbiting, or rather send a probe, rather than scan for it, send a probe to look for the eye. They set the cannon up outside of Giant's Deep, for better or worse. Used the cyclones to send things up to the probe. The amount of power that they needed to send the probe towards the eye, and was going to be, it was too, how much would they need to launch the probe? They'd need a ridiculous amount of power. That's why they set the sun station up, but they said that didn't work, so they needed something bigger. What was bigger? What was they trying to do? I was assuming the sun station is just like kind of like a solar panel. It just drinks power from the sun, right? Anyway, the plan was to black holes and white holes and time dilation. If they could launch it with enough power, the 1 millisecond time dilation you see from a black hole entry and a white hole exit, they wanted to extend that dilation by 22 minutes, so that essentially you could pop out of a white hole and then 22 minutes later you go through a black hole. But that would mean you would have to, or the object would have to exist in two places at once. That's where things got quantum. Okay. They needed power to fire the cannon. Well, now they turned the cannon up to 11. They turned it up too high, and it burst. But they thought they only needed to fire it once, because they did only need to fire it once. Because if they were sending it 25 minutes into the past, it would essentially perpetually launch at a different coordinate. That would mean like thousands of years of calculations and experiments would all be done in 22 minutes, thereabouts. And then all this has started now. The masks and the statues, all this has started now because the Ash Twin project was set to kick in the minute, or the Ash Twin project, the masks and stuff was due to kick in the minute that it found the eye. And it did find the eye, and it sent the information back, including the coordinates of the eye, which I have, because I got them from one of the modules. I forgot which one. The CXN looking pattern. It sent that back, but there's no Nomai left to receive the signal. Just me. So that means the statue. Yeah, I got all of them, I think. Oh, you've made me paranoid now. Let me look. Yes. That one. There you go. The 9,319,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. Statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin. I see L fish N. I thought C. I just did CXN. Found normal coordinates marking. So it worked, essentially. It worked. Everything that they planned worked. Except... I see it actually works kind of well, yeah. Everything that they planned worked. They created energy cores. But wait a minute. Jesus, why am I doing this now? They created energy cores. And we tested them in the high energy lab. There we go. 22 minute negative time interval where possible. Included, it would require new technology to produce necessary energy as well as advanced warp cores. Right, yeah. I found the writing about it. So to produce a temporal anomaly. So yeah, you install a black hole like there, you install a white hole there, and you've got yourself a teleporter. But in advanced, that's a supernova. An advanced warp core. What would that do? Guess it's just poof. I know. Chert mentions it. He says you can see a lot of them happening. They're just doing what our system's doing. They're blinking out slowly. If you pay, not if you personally, but if the player pays attention, you can see what's happening to our planet is inevitable. It's happening everywhere. It's all going kaboom. There goes another one. Fuck that satellite. Fun fact, Chert gets progressively more panicked over the course of the loop. He's an introvert really. He likes to stay in his camp, doesn't he? Because he's been on in between for how long and doesn't even know there's a city. So that's what I figured out. Have I said anything wrong? In your eyes? Did I? I'm just missing what's more powerful. So powerful that the sun station couldn't do it. I now know that the Nomai was wiped out by ghost matter. Why were we not wiped out by that? Is it because we were still like primordial little lizards? Is that what it was? Nice. Okay, awesome. So, I suppose, wasn't Poke, was he? Who? Somebody was, I think it was Poke, was due to get the information beamed to him the minute we found the coordinates. Overall, yes, you understand most of it. Brilliant. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. That's the sort of mindset I have to most jobs I've ever had in my life. As long as I get the basics and I'm not going to kill anyone, then it's good enough for me. Don't bother training me anymore. We're away. We're off. You, sir, have got yourself a very depressed insurance salesman. I'm not that anymore. I was. Okay, I've got the beats. I think I've got it. Ghost matter wiped out the Nomai. There's nobody left. We found a Nomai statue intact. Okay, I've got a question that I don't want the answer to. Yeah, weirdly enough, I worked as like a groundskeeper, janitor type person that worked on my own. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I worked as a groundskeeper, janitor for the longest time, and I just took happiness for granted. I thought I could be happy anywhere, and then I left, and I was lucky enough to get a job in a very high-profile office, and I got an office and a phone line, and I was one of those people that suited and booted. And I found out, it turns out that you're not just necessarily happy everywhere. Don't take it for granted. Don't assume that your happiness is bulletproof. And that drove me into the ground. So, I changed. I left. I left. And now I'm back to being an old, like, Nobody. A little bit different now. I work in a slightly different place. But I'm back with a simple, happy, quiet job. So, that's different. And that's what made me start streaming. Like, I've had some time on my hands. So, about 6 or 7 nights ago, I picked up an old dead Twitch stream channel and decided, you know what? I'm going to stream a bit on it and it's going to probably stay dead, but hey, here we go. And I did Dredge, I did Outer Wilds, and the next one I've got on the calendar is Killer Frequency, which is a horror choose your own adventure style game from a radio station. It's very fun. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do much else tonight. I'm going to have to call it because that's 3 hours. But thank you very much for keeping me company, though. That's been actually fun. Outer Wilds has a fan base. Dredge is really fun. I'd recommend playing it or watching, like, probably your favourite streamers or YouTubers have got VODs of it. But I appreciate keeping me company. I would have probably just milled around on my own anyway. The #1 rule of quantum travel: looking at a photo of something is the same as actually being on it. Although that was a very fast approach that I didn't mean to do. Well, I'm here now. I have never landed here before. I don't think I have. I think I tested my hypothesis once, but it didn't look like this. Oh. Yes, I first time ever getting out the ship. I think I tested out the fucking hell. Oh, I've recalled this before as well. Wait, can I just spin and things will happen? What was that? No, I don't. Yeah, I studied at the University of Giants Deep. Oh my god. This is getting strange. You can spin and things will happen. That I oversimplified quantum. Okay, I'm not looking away again. I'm going to take a look. Ow. Welcome. Yeah. Sick. Brain. Oh. Quantum imaging, yes. The 6th location. Yeah, I read about that. Quantum entanglement. Okay, so I remember this. Okay. Let me get this. Quantum imaging. If you can see a picture of it, it's the same as looking at it. So in one move, I've used that. Quantum entanglement. I'm on this moon, so therefore I'm entangled with this moon, and no matter how it behaves, I'll behave quantum with it. And so will the trees and everything else. Recall the rule of the 6th location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the eye. So can I move this? Nothing else in this game has ever been X. Oh, I turned it off. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It scared me. I don't... Why can't I do that? Why can't I just do that? What have I achieved? Other than not being able to see. Oh, wait. Wait. I did it. I didn't do it. You are fucking with me. I can hear water. You are fucking joking me. I'm not on Giant's Deep. Oh, Jesus. Should be quantum. So, am I selecting... I don't know if this is a spoiler or a dumb question, but it's coming anyway. Am I telling the moon how to behave? Wait, who the fucking hell was dispatched to Giant's Deep? Wait. Oh, that's Solanum. I've recalled this before. Why is his ship appearing? Oh. His ship's gonna appear absolutely fucking anywhere, isn't it? Because his ship's actually here. Okay, so that's Giant's Deep. Oh my god, it moves when I turn the light off. Because I can't see. Quantum imaging rule broken, but quantum entanglement rule held onto. Timber hearth. Giant's Deep. Brittle hollow, cool. Oh, snap the floor change, I never even noticed. Brittle hollow, that's sick. I'm just sort of looking. I'm not really achieving much. I hope it's not a black hole. Hey, is that another tower? I like how the... I'm not just telling the moon how to behave, am I? The moon's moving from planet to planet. It's orbiting the planets and... Okay, I got it, I've got it. Took me a second there to get that in my... shit. In my head. For an astronaut that's supposed to be proficient in all forms of navigation. Can I make it appear? I sure do fucking lose everything. Well, I've got them both then, did you see that? Boom. I'm just testing myself. Okay, let's see if we get the bramble. No. 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 Yes. Oh, this is kind of weird. Oh. Holy shit. It's actually mimicking the bramble. Although it's mimicking, like, the wrong part of the bramble. It just kind of looks like the bramble. shit, tower's back. With what looks like ice on the floor. Where you been? Okay. Oh, we're here again. It's locked up. Why is it locked up? Why is it all stony? I don't want... I don't know. Huh? I'm at the 6th location. 3rd rule. The music's playing and everything. It knows I've achieved something. I know I've achieved something. I'm like here. No, I'm a moon, so I'm orbiting. I must be orbiting the eye. So this must be the... Wow. No shit. Ah! Wait. What? Did he kill me? What happened? The loop? I just got caught on my 22 minutes. Or I just blinked and the quantum moon vanished. That was kind of sick. What is happening in this game? What is happening? I guess I just took too long. I need to get through it quicker. I found a fucking nutmeg. That was Solomon. He's... Oh God. That makes sense. The masks on the walls in Ash Twin. Oh my God. The masks on the wall in Ash Twin. There's 2 masks. There's 3 masks that are lit up, which means that 3 people are aware of the loop because 3 people have been selected by the Nomai statues. Me, Gabbro, because he knows he's on a loop on Giant's Deep, and there was a 3rd. The 3rd's not another Hearthian. The 3rd is because there's still a Nomai out there who didn't die in the ghost matter thing because he was there. He was on the quantum moon. I've read the journals about him. I've read about him going there. He was doing his pilgrimage to the quantum moon. I guess he was just away on pilgrimage when everybody died. Apologies. I guess she was just away on pilgrimage when everybody died. The sentence is still dark. It's still sucky dark for whoever that was. Anyway, that was a... What did I do? What did I do? Did I just visit every planet and then it worked? Or did I just orbit every planet whilst I was... How am I going to recreate that? What if I did something in a specific order? What if I'm an idiot? I am. Wow. So all I need to do now is get inside the Ash Twin project. Oh, of course I ran out of time. I was sitting in my ship talking about what I thought happened. No crouch. I keep bugging out on the seat, that's weird. The quantum moon's watching me now. Not only fucking dies, but I press the eject button after lifting the cover, smashing myself into a rock, and then falling in a fucking waterfall. Like the people below must have just been discussing, like, can you believe it? Our little hatchling's off today. And then all of a sudden, thump, bang, and the corpse just falls in the river next to them. Just absolutely mortified at what they'd just seen. What an absolute Chad move that was on my part. I want to try to yeet myself into space. But I'm not going to. Right, I'm going to go. Because that's like 3. I've got to be up in like 3 or 4 hours to go and pretend to be an adult. Because people keep having babies. And I have to go and say hello and give them gifts. And like I told them to have the baby and I'm rewarding them for it for some reason. Yeah, thanks for keeping me company though. I know I said it before. I know. I've had 2 myself. Not personally, but I have 2. I have one that's essentially just a man that walks around and lives in my house and eats my food. Because he's like 16 going 17. And then, if I wasn't a glutton enough for punishment, then I had another one. So I have a 16-year-old and a 2-year-old. So maybe the insurance job isn't what drove me mad. Maybe it was that. Yeah, that was really interesting. And it was nice to talk to somebody that was knowledgeable and somewhat passionate about what I was playing. Makes all the difference. But thanks for the follow, and more importantly, yeah, well, it's a big house. That's a different story. If we ever talk again, I'll tell you the tale. It's a strange one. Share my life, but I'll paint a picture. It's weird. But yeah, thanks. I'm going to head off and get some sleep and try to process everything that I've learned. But I guess I'll be back for the next one and try and finish this. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for keeping me company, man. Meant a lot. Take care.